and I'm led to believe he didn't think it was that bad. Scott's a Villa fan. Good morning, Scott.
Morning, Ali, Neil, Gabby up the Villa.
Morning,
Good man, nice to talk to you. Thanks for taking the time to call, Scott. What did you think of last night? It seems that you weren't, I'm not saying you weren't too bothered, but did you think it was maybe part and parcel?
Oh, a little bit part and parcel. I mean, I said to, the guys just there that I grew up sort of watching football properly sort of in the mid-90s, early 90s and so on, when you've seen a lot of that. And in all fairness to Atletico, they took it to City for the first 75, 80 minutes. And I thought they played some really good stuff. They were unfortunate a few times. But ultimately, frustration got the better of them. They didn't get the goal they wanted. They were resolute, City, and so on. And at the end, I agree with Gabby. Savic, that's a joke what he was doing. He should have been, leathered into the advertising boards, I would have thought, and by a few other people. Neil, agrees with the ref actually done quite good of a bad situation, but it was, on the whole, I think, even this, day and age, people, pundits and people coming through the ranks and so on, they tend to just take it a little bit too over the top, and for me, it was a bit naughty towards the end, but
you're over it.
I think, I think so.
Brilliant, mate. Oh, listen, Scott, thanks very much.
Cheers,
appreciate
Tom.
your call. We've got time for another one. Tom, Manchester United fan, he also called 03717 223344. Tom, let us know, what do you think, mate?
I think it was pathetic, lads. I think it's a pathetic club. I think that it shows the quality of that league that they're in. If they won the league last year, I would be utterly ashamed if I was anything to do with them. A dinosaur is Simeone. One of the things that really frustrates me with them as well is they have this facade of being hard men when they're just cheats. And if anyone sneezes near them, they're rolling around like they've been shot in the foot. I've fallen out of love wholeheartedly with elite football, and this is one of the main reasons because of it. This acting, this pathetic nature of these apparent world-class players. I go down to my non-league side now, and it's a world apart. I just think it's disgusting. There's nothing good about what they do. Savic should have been sent off after 20 minutes. I'm done with clubs like that completely.
So it's all right picking on Foden and Grealish. If Vincent Kompany was out there, would Savage have done that to him? No, he wouldn't.
But it's interesting, Tom, what you say, because I'm with you 100%. Clearly, I was wanting Manchester City to win that game, right? I absolutely was, because of the obvious. However, after the first leg, and I was so wanting City to get through, because the manager and the antics just turned their football against everything that I wanted to see. And it sounds as though you're the exact same, Tom.
Proper football. City play, I'm not a City fan. You mentioned I'm a United fan. I'd argue that point nowadays, to be honest with you. I'd call myself a Carlton Town fan through and through.
Yeah.
But the level of football, the Liverpool-Man City game the other week, the absolute pinnacle of football at the present time across the world. I don't care which team you grab from around the world, put them in our league, they would absolutely shrivel under the pressure, whereas these clubs do it week in, week out. Competition football is a different kettle of fish. It's two legs. But I just think I have no time for that kind of football. And then Simeone will come out and defend it to the hilt and say we had to do it. He's an absolute dinosaur. It's pathetic that we in any way, shape or form big these players up. I just think it's so outdated football. And the City, the Liverpools, as much as it kills me to say it, that's the kind of football I personally want to see week in, week out.
But as well, Tom, they've got the players to actually play good football. When they wanted to play last night, they played some good stuff, and they've got such good attacking players to play quality
create
football.
Good chances,
yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
but I think you'll never get two contrasting games in terms of spectacles in the 24 hours we get. I mean, Tom mentioned the Liverpool-Manchester City, which was obviously a brilliant game. However, the Madrid-Chelsea game the night before, what a game of football, and then obviously we're talking about last night's for a different reason. However, two great calls, Scott and Tom. Thank you very, very much for your time.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Alan Brazil. Thursday and Friday morning, 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.